Hey guys. So two things before we start. Forgive me for my lighting and the reflection in my glasses. I'm getting better at this. I am not a professional yet. My setup looks like my computer on my punching bag and then my phone and flashlight on a little tripod here. If you want to take a look at my setup. Really fancy, right? Also, forgive me if you can see this like pimple on my face that I'm getting here. My wife just pointed it out as I was walking out the door. And I don't wear makeup anymore, really, except if I'm going out somewhere, bartending a party. But it used to make me feel really self-conscious, so I stopped wearing it. So forgive me for the pimples, but I don't really care. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what people think your core is versus what your core actually is. We're going to talk about why core exercises are important to include in your exercise program, and what kind of exercises core movements even are. We're also going to talk about two different categories of core work, and then if I didn't bore you too much, hopefully you learned a little something and you can go about your day with this new knowledge. So, people think that your core is your abs. And only your abs. The front of your body, the abs right here, that's all that matters. That's all you have to work. That is the only thing in your core. They think that all you have to do is crunches and sit-ups and oblique exercises and lying leg lifts, abs, abs, abs. Now, what your core really is a combination of multiple layers of muscle that are really important to the function of your spine, your pelvis, and your kinetic chain, which, yes, does include your abs, but also includes your hips and your low back. The scientific name for your core is lumbopelvic hip complex. Bear with me. That's the last, I think, time I say that word. Maybe I say it one other time. Now, this is what the public refers to as the core musculature, or for short, core. These muscles, if trained correctly, enhance your body control, reduce risk of injury, improve sports performance, increase functionality of everyday life. They do amazing things if you train them the right way. The better your postural control, the better the transfer of energy is to your limbs and other segments of your body, and the more efficient you will move. When it comes to chronic disease or orthopedic injury, strengthening your lumbopelvic hip complex, or core for short, is critical for low back health and long-term injury prevention of your whole body. So, now that you know that your core isn't just your abs, what does this mean when it comes to exercises, right? What kind of exercises should you be including in your exercise programs to make sure you stay injury-free and strong? There are two different categories of core exercises. One is direct core, and the second is indirect core. Now, direct core exercises include but are not limited to things like planks, back extensions, glute bridges, which also work your posterior chain, but that is for another video. Those are all the muscles in the back of your body. When performing direct core exercises, you're working directly with the muscles that make up your core musculature. Now, indirect core exercises include, but are not limited to, things like front squats, back squats, deadlifts, overhead presses. The weight that you are lifting is indirectly working your core musculature. Okay? So this weight is pushing down on your core from wherever it is, wherever you're holding it from, forcing your core to work harder and get stronger. Does that make sense? So next time you see someone's torso dropping forward in an indirect core exercise, don't just tell them to lift their chest. They can't do it. Their core musculature is not strong enough to support the indirect weight that they're lifting. So stop them, remove the loaded movements, and add in core work or just body weight, both direct and indirect movements, to strengthen their core. okay? Once their chest stops falling during a bodyweight squat, for example, then they're ready to start loading that movement a little bit. Okay. That is it for today. I hope you learned a little something. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is going to be at the bottom of the video. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.